The Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert in the world, covering an area of approximately 9.4 million square kilometers across North Africa. It stretches from the Atlantic Ocean in the west to the Red Sea in the east, and from the Mediterranean Sea in the north to the Sahel region in the south. The Sahara Desert is a harsh and unforgiving environment, characterized by extreme temperatures, low rainfall, and high levels of solar radiation. These conditions have a range of effects on the environment, wildlife, and people who live in the region. One of the most significant effects of the Sahara Desert is desertification, which is the process by which fertile land becomes desert. Desertification is caused by a combination of factors, including climate change, overgrazing, deforestation, and poor land management practices. Desertification has severe consequences for the environment, as it reduces the amount of arable land, causes soil erosion, and contributes to the loss of biodiversity. The Sahara Desert also has significant effects on wildlife in the region. Many species have adapted to the harsh conditions of the desert, including camels, gazelles, and desert foxes. However, the loss of vegetation and water sources due to desertification can have a devastating impact on wildlife populations, leading to declines in biodiversity and even extinction. Sahara Desert has significant effects on the people who live in the region. Many communities in the Sahara rely on agriculture and livestock for their livelihoods, but the harsh desert environment makes it difficult to grow crops and raise livestock. The lack of water and food sources can also lead to food and water scarcity, which can have severe consequences for human health and well-being. One country that is severely affected by the Sahara Desert is Niger, and the country has decided to take action by gradually transforming the Sahara Desert into Farmland Oasis. Niger is a landlocked country located in West Africa. About 80% of the country is covered by the Sahara Desert, and the country is one of the poorest in the world. The country faces several environmental challenges, including desertification, drought, and soil degradation. These challenges have greatly affected agriculture, which is the mainstay of the country's economy and employs about 80% of the population. To address these challenges, the government of Niger, with the help of international organizations and NGOs, has implemented a range of policies and programs aimed at promoting sustainable land management practices and restoring degraded land. These efforts have involved the transformation of degraded land into productive farmland, as well as the conservation and management of natural resources. One of the key initiatives that have helped to transform degraded land into farmland is the Farmer-Managed Natural Regeneration (FMNR) program. FMNR involves the selective pruning and management of trees and shrubs in degraded areas to promote natural regeneration and improve soil fertility. The Farmer-Managed Natural Regeneration (FMNR) program is a land restoration technique that involves the selective pruning and management of trees and shrubs to promote natural regeneration and improve soil fertility. The technique was developed in Niger in the 1980s and has since been adopted in many other countries in Africa and around the world. FMNR involves identifying and protecting the root systems of trees and shrubs that have been damaged or destroyed due to overgrazing, drought, or other factors. By pruning back the shoots and branches, the tree or shrub is encouraged to regrow, which can help to increase soil fertility and improve water retention. The FMNR program is typically implemented by smallholder farmers who work to restore degraded land on their own farms and in their communities. The program involves training farmers in the technique and providing them with the tools and resources they need to implement it effectively. The benefits of FMNR are numerous. By promoting the regeneration of trees and shrubs, the technique helps to improve soil fertility, increase water retention, and reduce soil erosion. It also provides a range of environmental benefits, including the restoration of biodiversity and the protection of wildlife habitats. In addition to its environmental benefits, FMNR also has significant social and economic benefits. By restoring degraded land, the technique can help to increase agricultural productivity, improve food security, and reduce poverty. It also provides a source of fuel wood, timber, and other resources that can be used for income generation. Farmers receive training and resources to implement FMNR through a variety of channels, including government programs, NGOs, and community-based organizations. The training typically involves a combination of classroom instruction, practical demonstrations, and hands-on experience. In many cases, the training is provided by extension workers or agricultural technicians who work for the government or NGOs. These extension workers are often based in rural communities and work closely with farmers to provide technical support and guidance. The training covers a range of topics related to FMNR, including the identification and selection of trees and shrubs, pruning techniques, and the management of natural regeneration. Farmers are also taught how to integrate FMNR into their existing farming practices, such as crop rotation and intercropping. In addition to training, farmers are also provided with the tools and resources they need to implement FMNR effectively. This may include pruning tools such as machetes and pruning shears, as well as seedlings or saplings of trees and shrubs. To ensure the success of FMNR, it is essential that farmers have ongoing access to technical support and resources. This may involve regular visits from extension workers, as well as access to seedlings, pruning tools, and other inputs. Apart from the success story registered in Niger, here are a few examples of success stories of FMNR implementation in different parts of Africa. 1. Malawi. In Malawi, the FMNR program has helped to restore degraded land and improve food security in rural communities. Through the program, farmers have been able to regenerate trees and shrubs on their land, which has helped to improve soil fertility and increase agricultural productivity. The program has also provided a source of fuel wood, timber, and other resources for communities. 2. Ethiopia. In Ethiopia, the FMNR program has been successful in restoring degraded land and improving soil fertility in rural communities. The program has helped to increase the number of trees and shrubs on farmland, which has led to increased water retention and reduced soil erosion. This has helped to improve agricultural productivity and reduce the impacts of drought. 3. Kenya. In Kenya, the FMNR program has helped to improve the livelihoods of pastoralist communities by restoring degraded rangelands. Through the program, communities have been able to regenerate trees and shrubs, which has helped to improve the availability of forage for livestock and reduce the risk of overgrazing. This has helped to improve the productivity and resilience of pastoralist communities. Another initiative that has helped to transform degraded land into farmland is the Zay Technique. The Zay Technique is a traditional land restoration technique that has been used for centuries in the West African country of Niger. The technique involves digging small pits or holes in degraded soil and filling them with organic matter such as manure, crop residue, or compost. The pits are then planted with seeds or seedlings of crops, trees, or shrubs. The Zay Technique is designed to improve water retention and soil fertility in degraded land. The pits help to capture and retain water during the rainy season, which helps to provide a reliable source of moisture for crops, trees, and shrubs during the dry season. The organic matter added to the pits also helps to improve soil fertility, which can lead to increased crop yields and improved food security. The Zay Technique is particularly effective in areas with low rainfall and poor soil quality, which are common in Niger and other parts of West Africa. The technique has been successful in restoring degraded land, improving agricultural productivity, and reducing the impacts of desertification. The Zay Technique is also relatively inexpensive and easy to implement, making it accessible to smallholder farmers and communities with limited resources. It does not require expensive inputs or heavy machinery and can be implemented using simple tools such as hoes and shovels. Overall, the Zay Technique is a simple yet effective land restoration technique that has been successfully used in Niger and other parts of West Africa. By improving water retention and soil fertility in degraded land, the technique helps to increase agricultural productivity, improve food security, and reduce the impacts of desertification. Additionally, the government of Niger has implemented policies to promote sustainable agriculture practices, such as agroforestry, conservation agriculture, and improved irrigation systems. These practices help to increase soil fertility and water retention, improve crop yields, and reduce the risk of soil erosion. According to the World Bank, the adoption of FMNR and the Zay Technique in Niger has resulted in the restoration of an additional 500,000 hectares of degraded land. This represents a significant increase in the amount of land that is available for agriculture and livestock production. In addition to the restoration of degraded land, the adoption of FMNR in Niger has also led to a range of other benefits. For example, the program has helped to increase crop yields by up to 400%, which has had a significant impact on food security in rural communities. To conclude, Niger is gradually combating the Sahara with initiatives that might have a positive impact not only on its people but its entire economy. Thanks for watching this video and subscribe for more.